Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. Today is the first day of December and officially, past Thanksgiving, the holiday season. So, the topic I came up with today, and I was thinking about this, of course, during Thanksgiving and the holidays, is that real estate's a hot topic. If people know that you're in real estate, they're going to want to know what's going on with real estate. So, I want to give you some tips and some things to think about throughout the holidays. And of course, you should be thinking this all of the time. But some things you should be talking about or thinking about is researching the people that you are going to see during the holidays. Excuse me. What I mean by research is that you are always on duty, right? You, as a real estate salesperson, anywhere you go and there's people, there's a potential client, there's a potential buyer, potential seller, a potential someone to add to your database. And with real estate being all over the news, you are a beacon for conversation. If not, start the conversation and figure out good ways to start that conversation with people about what you do. And there's lots of good scripts and things and dialogues. There's books on salespeople on how to mingle and how to network and how to talk to people, even if it's your own family. So here are some things to think about. Now, us as realtors, when people ask us what's going on in real estate, the first default thing we do is we start talking about ourselves and business that we've had and people we've sold, and even worse, don't commiserate about it. Don't talk about the bad stuff. Don't talk about, oh, I had this client from hell. Oh, this other agent. Don't complain about your business to other people. That you could do that with other agents if you like. Do that with your spouse or significant other or whoever, your best friend, but not even your own family. Because when you start complaining about it, because that's usually what we go to, is complaining about how hard our jobs are and how hard we had it this week and all the long hours. But if you concentrate on all the good things that you love about real estate, they know that you love it and think about it all the time and enjoy doing it. That's the person that people want to do business with. So that's number one. Think about what you're saying and how you're saying it. And don't complain about things. Talk about all of the good things and how you help people. So that's the first default thing, is talking about yourself and what's going on with you. But when people want to hear about real estate, they want to hear about what's going on that could affect them. So this is where I said do some research on people. What I mean by that is, if you know you're going to an event or a party, or there's going to be certain people from certain parts of town, do a little research. Do a little research, like what's the average price? How long house has been staying on the market? How many houses are on the market there? You're going to a party or an event where there's friends of friends, family of family. Try to do as much as you can. Even better, I tell people, if you are invited to an event from Facebook or Evite or whatever, where you could see who's attending the event, that's your job. That's what you do. Find out who these people are. Do a little research on Facebook. If there's an invite from Facebook, you could see they're from North Olmsted, they're from Strongsville, they're from Conneaut, they're from Akron. Do a little bit of research on these people and see what you're going to do. You're about to go to a party, a networking event, people there, and they're already warm leads. You know why? Because you are at an event or a party or a family thing where someone invited you and someone invited them. So they already have that you must be an okay person at the minimum, okay, for being invited to the same party that we're at. And there's just such an art form in doing this in a nonchalant way where you're not, hi, passing out cards, passing out cards, passing out cards. And I should have before this did a little research and found a few books. I know I have lots of salesmen books, and how to sell and how to make friends and how to be successful in the sale and the negotiations and things like that. So I should have done a little bit more research before this, but I will let you know if you contact me of what books are best with this. But there are some great salesmen, just small books, and opening lines, things to do at parties and networking events to soft sell people and let them know that you're in real estate, and things that you can say and do. But think about that. If you leave a party or an event this holiday season without talking to somebody and at least letting them know that you're in real estate and talk about real estate, it didn't take full advantage of that. I know a lot of people say, well, it's the holidays. I don't want to talk about business. This is my time off. Your time off is when you're not around people. All right. A little tough love. If you are around people, you are not off duty. You're on duty. Take time off when you're alone. What I mean by not taking time off, I mean take time off of not thinking about real estate and giving your mind a break, because you got to take advantage of these opportunities. And today, and almost any day of the year, any day of any market in the 30 years I've been in real estate, there's always something to talk about in real estate, about rates, about how many houses are for sale, how fast they're selling. People want to know what's happening out there. It's like gossip, real estate gossip of what's happening out there. So make sure, and I'll leave you today with, make sure you're thinking positive, number one, and you're not going to go in a complaining mood. If you had a bad deal the day before, or on your way to the party, something happened in bad, you don't want to go into a bad mood and complain about work. To do a little research of who's there and who might be there, who's going to be there, friends, family that you haven't seen in a while. See where they're living. Go on their Facebook. See, if they moved and bought a house without telling you, and find out if they changed jobs or whatever. A little icebreaker. You have a cousin you haven't seen in 2 years. Go on his or her Facebook. Find out what's going on in their life. Hey, Bob, nice to see you. I saw on your Facebook, because you're friends on Facebook. That means everybody gets to see that. Saw that. What's great. Nice to, that. What's going on with you? How's your work going? When you say, how's your work going? What are they going to say? How's work going for you? There's many different ways to go in there. So again, do some little research. And last today, remember, my opinion, holidays, events, parties, when you're around people, unless it's just a small group of people, best friends that you see all of the time, you are on duty, and find a way to talk about real estate, how to find out about them, how to add them to your database. Your mind should be going all of the time in that. I know to some of you, you're going to go, that's terrible. People might not want to invite me to their party if I'm out there trying to sell myself. No, you don't have to do it to everybody. You don't have to go party person to person to person. Just one person. Just make one contact, one connection, something. You don't have to talk to everybody in the room and pass a card out to everybody in the place. You just have to make one connection. Make it a positive experience for your business for going to that party or that event this holiday season. So that's it for today. Remember, I'm here as a resource. Call, text, email me anytime, and I'm happy to put some time aside for you, and we could go over some role playing, some ideas, how to break some ice with people and have a conversation, what to talk to them about, general things you could say about interest rates and national sales and general things that you don't have to be specific on. That the list is endless of things that you could talk about, which is great. And me personally, it's my number one topic. I love it when I go to parties and events. People talk real estate. They could talk sports all they want. I could chime in a little bit. They could talk about their favorite shows a little bit. But if it's real estate, I'm listening. I'm honed in on that conversation. I'm going in there to give them my point of view and my thoughts, and I get in on the conversation. So some things to think about today. So that's it. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Bye-bye.